N2K has a learning management system that is easy to use and vital to your exam day success. On the home page for a course, you'll see the About the Certification section. Here in this section, you will find a link to the certification exam details from your particular vendor. This will provide hyperlinks that will allow you to research what your exam day experience will be like. You also see a link for references. This will be a link to exam preparation material provided by the vendor. If you click on About the Expert, you'll see details about the subject matter expert that authored this exam. This will include their educational background as well as their industry experience. In the Practice section, you'll see a link to the exam simulation and to your flashcards. On the Exam Simulation section, you will be able to create a custom quiz, a quick quiz, or for some tests, a simulated exam. If we select Quick Quiz, you'll see the first step is to select a particular topic. Most exams are broken up into independent modules, and this allows you to practice on particular sections of the exam one at a time. After selecting a category for your exam questions, you will now be prompted for your question types. It's possible to pull questions from all of the questions in the exam test pool, or select just unused questions that you have not seen yet, or questions that you have gotten previously incorrect. You can also determine how your exam will be presented. We can select the box to show answer explanations as we go if we would like to study the correct answers and the resources as we're taking the exam. We can also select the option to show the score as you go. That way it'll show us our exam progress as we're taking the exam. There's also an option to show the exam timer to give you a good simulation about how the actual exam will work. You can give your exam a custom name to help you find this particular attempt later. And finally, determine the appropriate number of questions that you would like to be asked on this particular exam simulation. You can choose up to the total number of exam questions in the particular categories that you selected. Once we're ready, we can select Launch Quiz. There are several types of questions that you will be presented with on your exam, including single answer multiple choice, multiple answer multiple choice, true and false questions, interactive activities, and for some exams, case studies. Here you see an example of a single answer multiple choice question. After we select a potential answer, you can see that the explanation tutorial is provided by your exam author to explain the correct and the incorrect answers. Most importantly, at the bottom of the question description will be a link to reference material. This material will help you research this concept in more detail using information provided by the exam author. The references are a key part to your exam experience at N2K. This allows you to continue your research on this exam topic from verified links to exam resources. Some exams will also include activity-based questions. You can see that this activity provides for drag and drop capabilities, a reset button, and an explain button to show you the correct answer. When your exam experience is complete, you will be presented with the overall score for your exam as well as the ability to review individual questions. You can view the history of all of your attempts under the My Quizzes section. You can take the exam simulation as many times as necessary in order for you to feel prepared for your exam experience. In addition to the exam simulation, many courses include a link to flashcards. Flashcards are a great way for you to learn the terminology related to the concepts on your exam. Here we'll click the Create button to begin a flashcard experience. After clicking Create, we are prompted to provide a name for this flashcard session. We're now presented with the topics included in the deck. Most exams are broken up into modules that can be studied independently. We can build this flashcard deck from one or more of these topics. After selecting a topic, we get the option to choose what type of cards to include. This would include all the cards in the pool, cards you've never seen, previously unknown cards, or starred cards that you wanted to practice. You can then see an option to show progress as you go and show the flashcard timer. Finally, you're presented with an option for how many flashcards in the deck you would like to be a part of this session. You can choose up to the maximum number of cards allowed. Once we click Launch Deck, you'll see that there's an option to read this first flashcards question and a button on the bottom of the screen to flip to the back to see the appropriate answer. To view your overall progress over time, the right-hand side of the screen provides a link to the performance tracker. In the performance tracker, you'll see all of your exam attempts and the progress that you've made in terms of correct versus incorrect answers. You will see your score improve as you continue to practice, and this will help you determine when you are ready to take the final exam. In addition to the course materials, we also have the ability for you to contact us on your course dashboard. The survey is an opportunity for you to provide us feedback on the practice exam and let us know ways that we could improve our product. If you have questions or find an error in one of our exams, there's also a link to report an issue. You can see on the Report an Issue page that there are several options for contacting tech support if you have any questions about our practice exams. N2K practice exams are more than just an exam simulation. By utilizing all of these resources effectively, we're confident you'll succeed on exam day. And thanks for trusting N2K as your partner on your certification journey.